and now you're blind.
They took the, I guess, original character of Donkey Kong and did some weird stuff.
Yeah! Yeah! Rare has a sense of direction about them.
Yeah.
And then, the end, he died. Copyright 1994.
I keep forgetting that music's actually from Donkey Kong.
Yeah. I mean, Donkey Kong doesn't really have music. That's just like the title screen.
Yeah, it's the little jingle.
Yep. I forgot my tie.
Forgot my balloon. Real important. Always not gonna look at the banana horde or the lack thereof. So I guess
Oh no! Wait, now he is. Oh wait, no. Oh, okay. Oh right.
We should start off by saying, I love these games. They're great.
Yeah.
They look really nice. They sound really nice. Just play real good.
Yeah, it's just a very solid platformer. And they actually managed to, like, do this weird 3D model render style in a way that seems to hold up.
Oh god, yeah. It's aged pretty good, considering.
Granted, they more cartoony than a lot of other examples, but in a good way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In a way that makes it easier to...
It's like, they have good textures on their models, like... I don't know if it'd be unfair to make fun of, like, Mario RPG, but I remember, like, all of their graphics kind of look, like, flat.
Yeah, Mario RPG had, like, flat colors, which, I mean, that's Mario, but...
Yeah. It's like
it had that kind of bulgy sphere thing going on.
Yeah, where these actually look like they're really good models, honestly.
Yeah.
And then, like, they downscale to the SNES pretty nicely.
Yeah. Of course, it helps that they're not isometric here.
Yeah.
Oh, and go fall down there, by the way.
Yeah, this game's full of some pretty weird secrets. I would say that's one of the things that they improved on a lot is just having, I guess, the bonus areas be a little more logical in place.
Yeah.
There's also, like, stuff to get in the other ones, whereas in this game, like, the bonus areas, like, you just go to the bonus areas for the sake of having been there, and that's it.
Yeah, at this point, they're bonus. Well, I mean, most of them have, like, here's a bunch of bananas, or here's some extra lives, or something, but,
Yeah.
like, not a permanent collectible. They're bonuses.
See,
Like, they have all these weird mini-games, like, here, follow this balloon.
the graphics for the stages are really nice, too. Like, it's interesting, because, they are, like, tiles, but they just have so much detail to them, and they have to be used in such a specific way to make them work.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't actually compare it to anything else on a 60-minute console other than, like, Earthworm Jim. Did some pretty crazy stuff like that, too. It's like, go back and compare this to, like, Super Mario World, where everything's, like...
Yeah, very squarey.
Yeah, it's all blocky, and it works, but it's nowhere near
Not
as, like...
this.
Yeah. This is on a new level. Of course, this was a little later in the SNES lifecycle, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but still.
Not as crazy as, like, 3, where, if I remember correctly, I think, like, they have references to the N64 in that game, so...
Yeah.
I think the thing...
Funny how the one thing that kind of holds over is barrels.
Yeah. It's weird how,
They kind of had to put something in to make it Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Like, they didn't have a lot to work with, to be fair, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, what did that game have? It was just like barrels, hammers, a princess, or just a lady, I guess.
Yeah.
And
then...
Yeah. And
pies.
Oh yeah, pies. Girders, Jumpman.
There's the oil barrels with the flame, which they actually do in this game.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I ever really placed that. This game's atmosphere is very odd. It's like, I like it a lot.
Extremely atmospheric.
Yeah, it's... A lot of the music is very ambient, if not, like, mellow. Things are, like... I don't want to say dark, but it's not very, like, upbeat, you know? It's weird.
It's very... It's hard to describe.
It is, like...
It is something they changed a lot between the games.
Because I remember showing Bob the second game, and he was just like, he found it kind of weird. It's like, well, they kind of got rid of how, like, thematic this game is. And it's like, yeah, this game has just got a weird theme to it. It's like, the sequels feel a lot more just, like, video gamey and just kind of, I guess, normal in a sense, but the one they started out on, it's got this very, like, everything's kind of quiet. And
they kind of started with that jungle rhythm, like the very first song, of course.
Yeah.
That's probably where they started, and they kind of kept going in that direction. Especially since they have a lot of cave levels and...
Yeah. Oh, right, there's 2 on guards in this stage.
One thing I remember from speedruns is they changed a lot about Ingard's hitboxes and stuff between games, and like he's kind of bad in like either 1 or 2, and like 3 he's like fucking like anything touches him he dies as long as he's moving.
Oh.
Like you don't even have to be pointed at him.
It's interesting to think that, like, for a mainstay Nintendo character, a lot of it was created by the West. Or, like, a lot of what stuck around is all, like, the Western stuff. Like, oh, here's, you know, Funky, just for the sake of Funky.
Well, it didn't, It didn't stay around until it kind of snuck back in again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, even then, like, there's sort of a different take on it, but it's still recognizably.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more like the characters are the same, but you don't have that weird, rare subversiveness going on.
It's interesting.
Oh yeah, these things.
Yeah.
The fucking animal tokens for more lives. Because what you need in a platformer is more lives. This is well into the era where you have like 50 lives every time.
I mean,
heck, even Super Mario 3 was almost like that.
Yeah. I wouldn't call this game easy, though.
Yeah, it's not easy, but they give you a lot of lives.
Yeah. They didn't show off the secret area. I think,
Oh yeah, the times 2.
Yeah. It's an interesting mechanic to a little bonus like that, where you have to try to get as many of those things as you can before visiting the area to double them.
Yeah. Just remember there's that cheat code that just lets you play those games. It takes you to an area that just has the three of everything, so you can, like...
That's secret. Like, that's a good one to find if you know, fuck up.
Yeah, there's quite a few secrets that you find by fucking up.
Yeah.
It is nice not watching a speedrun and actually getting to see, like, the first world or two, and not having them warped through by the secret warp barrels.
Do you think those are, like, debug stuff, or...
I don't think, like they kept, when they kept them in 2 and 3, definitely no, because...
Right.
Just reminiscent of the old warp zone mentality.
Yeah, that's fair. And then I think what I think is an actual bug was the it's like if you're going from the first level to the second and you like hit A on that one corner as they're walking.
Oh yeah, that's the bug.
It just teleports you to the mid of like World 3.
Yeah.
Which is just weird.
You give it garbage data in, and it gives you garbage data out. Oh no, we got an Ong.
Oh no, we're just Ong.
And then there's this design.
Oh yeah. Rare does some weird things sometimes.
They do. They cut her out pretty quickly, but then they brought her back.
Oh yeah. And then, oh yeah, the bosses in this game.
Yeah.
Granted, they didn't do much better in 2, but they're all just like big versions of regular enemies.
Yeah, and in the same banana horde area.
Yeah.
And they're all actually really simple, even compared to 2.
Yeah, oh for sure. And the fact that
like
there's 3 colors.
Yeah.
Oh god,
they're almost more simple than like Mario bosses of this era.
Yeah. This game looks so good.
Hey, it's Winky,
hey.
the Forgotten Man.
This is like, because, as you mentioned before, some of them have just weird hitboxes. I remember the Winky here just being, like, really awkward. Just the way it animates. You're not really sure where...
the way it lands.
Yeah.
Because it does the frog kick.
Yeah.
Thing.
And, like, the base of your character is, like, where Donkey Kong is and not where its legs are, and it's, like, real weird. I didn't even know about this one.
Oh, I did.
I did not know that one. Not much there, but,
it's just a dense place.
It's weird you also get to, like, because of these tokens, play some of these animals before you actually encounter them in the game.
Yeah. Suppose that's not too weird in the days when you would definitely have them all listed in a manual.
Yeah, that's fair. You wanna see this one? Yeah! The super token. I give up.
Fuck it.
What do you want?
748. That's enough for me.
7 lives is good, sure. Right. So, like, that was an attack, I guess. Is it because they're, like, jumping, or is there just a hitbox in the front?
I think it's because they're jumping before, and maybe it can hit while jumping up as well as down.
Yeah,
or
that one's just weird.
Hey, you got the exclamation mark.
Winky's walk away.
Here's Bob's killer.
If I remember correctly, when I showed him the shortcut on that level, he got real mad. So more correctly, they're kind of fairly inconsistent on the shortcuts in this game, but like in 2 and 3, isn't it like the first 2 worlds have like a shortcut in every level?
Yeah. If I remember right, the remake, like, added some weird warp room into it, like some crazy fucking space land that you warp through when you take the warp barrel.
Jeez. Hey, because this had like I don't know if you call it a port, the Game Boy Color one.
Like yeah.
Land, and then
all the land games, yeah.
And then there was
God, we're gonna watch those.
No thanks.
I just put up that video where I fell like yeah.
Oh God.
I get damaged by a bee while holding onto the vine, and I die, and my other guy has to like twirl up from down below because they can't have two Kongs at once, and then he doesn't grab it, he just falls to his death immediately upon spawning. That was the moment I knew they fucked up.
That stage doesn't have any secrets in it, does it?
Yes, some of them just don't have any secrets.
Yeah. I mean, I guess at this point they didn't really have a way to implement that, but...
Well, I mean, it does, like, know that it needs to put an exclamation mark. You still get the exclamation mark for getting all the secrets on the level.
Right, so, fun fact about me as a kid, like, whenever you got a life there, there's, like, the little counter at the top right, but it's obscured by the foreground.
Yeah.
There was, like, one level where, like, you can go through a cave, we'll probably see it. Actually, I think it's this one. And it, like, takes you to a room, and I kept seeing that little yellow thing pop up, and I was like, what the fuck is that? I kept trying to grab it, and it took me a little while to realize, oh, that's the fucking life counter.
That's the HUD hidden behind the foreground.
Yeah.
Where the HUD should be.
Yeah, that one right there, and I was like, what's that thing up there? Because, you know, it probably shouldn't be hidden there. Good old Mugen authors and their life bars.
Because you need more spring for this level.
Yeah, I find that the frog didn't really help with this stage.
Well, I mean, it makes you bee-proof for some reason.
Oh, yeah. Oh god, oh god.
Have the very Yoshi mechanics for getting hit.
Oh yeah. I do like how technically you could just immediately shoot yourself down out of that bonus room and it counts. It's like, yep, you found it. Good job.
Later, loser. Well, I guess technically the minecart level would be the first gimmick level, but...
Yeah, I mean, all the levels kind of have gimmicks, but some are just so minute that they don't really matter, like the swinging ropes, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But this is like the first...
Stuff stuff that, like, becomes common later on.
Yeah, yeah. Oh god.
And then there's the thing where you can just roll off ledges and then jump.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like weird, but it actually works really well.
It almost feels like a glitch that they thought was just a good idea. It's like, oh, we accidentally maintained the ability to jump out of this attack. Oh, you know, could be kind of fun. There's a big emphasis on tires in this game.
Also, that one was kind of bullshit.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I'm not sure where the tires come from.
I think they kind of stuck around, though, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of just the springboard of the series, but...
Oh, yeah. I like the map, like, everything is kind of... Like, you know, Candy's save point is, like, actually on the map.
Yeah. I mean, they had to render everything very specifically anyway.
Yeah. Like, the mine there that we just passed, and this one's like, it like barely has music in it. It's just entirely ambient.
Yeah.
And then the little hoppy guys. And whatever
They're
the,
just so happy.
whatever the hell those things in the fucking beavers and giant wheels.
Oh yeah. They're the millstones that are the mayhem.
Ah. Here's Ungarden Hell. Oh yeah, this one has like various marked secret areas.
You have to go in like an order or something to get them or something. The two, or is it just?
Nah, I think it's just they're there.
They're like, this animal buddy just swims everywhere. What do we do? A maze, I guess.
I forget how common these things are in this game. Because it's not like you have to beat the game or beat the level to actually keep the tokens or anything. It's just, you know.
Yeah.
Can you do it? Ah!
You did it.
Those last two for good measure. We'll have 99 lives yet. I want to hear those guys laugh. Oh, I didn't know about that. What the fuck? It might be obvious I never actually 100%ed this game. I think me and you actually 100%ed the other two games.
Yeah, if I remember right.
Back when we somehow got SNES Emulation Online to work.
Fuck that snake in particular.
And there's just a slot in the ground where if you jump on it, something comes out.
Yeah, it's sort of like they had the ground buried things, but in this here they just kind of have a slot.
Insert Kong guitar. Fuck that snake too. What are we doing?
I'm not sure.
You might want to maybe hit the snakes. I don't know.
Goodbye.
Bye, Winky. We fought really hard to Yoshi jump you.
I like how the hint area for this level is right before the boss.
Yeah. Yeah, Cranky's kind of a weird thing. Like, just in that he's just there to give you very random hints.
Yeah.
And there's that boss down.
That sure happened.
The boss version of an enemy I'm not actually sure we've seen yet.
No. We've seen the little ones, but
Yeah,
oh, there they are.
Yep. Might have been more fitting in World 3, but, oh well.
Well, here's one of the more musical songs in the game.
Yeah. Really good track, too.
Jump everywhere. Oh, I guess there has to be something to do with that tire.
I guess whenever you're 100%ing this game, you actually spend a lot of time in levels outside of levels doing bonuses.
Yeah.
barrel.
Oh yeah, this silly thing.
Yeah. And it's like, I was always really bad at it because like they just have a bunch of iframes, so you're not really sure when to jump on them again.
Yeah. But it's not like you actually have to do it
Yeah, true.
to get credit.
Yeah, this is kind of, this would be like the only rare Donkey Kong game that doesn't have like a pretty big emphasis on collecting things, even though there are all those save rooms, or secret rooms, rather.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Although, yeah.
But I really thought I was gonna walk through that backwards. Sort of, it is...
Mash A.
Yeah. I never, that's not what I always did, like, I never really understood if they, like, intended... Because they thought, oh, like, yeah, people will definitely just wait, and then try to do it, like, time it. It's like, no, you could just mash A. And it is funny to me, like, it seemed like they got exponentially more silly with their collectathons.
Yeah. Well, that's a story we will learn. Hey, do you like spelling?
Can you spell Kong?
Yeah, this stage, which is just almost a blatant ripoff of the Star Wars Ewok Village.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Ooh. I would also say this is probably where the game jumps up in difficulty a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, people have trouble with the minecart, but if you're good at that, then this is definitely one where I think not like it's super hard or anything, but you have to be kind of patient.
Yeah, they start really working the cannon mechanics.
Yeah. Like that, where you have to jump into something that automatically fires into something else.
Yeah. Hey, look, an actual telegraph secret.
Kong. You really need all those bananas.
Whoa!
Jeez.
Sometimes they just save you.
Yeah, it's funny how you can kind of cheese some of these. Oh, jeez.
Oh boy, I'm so glad he picked that up.
Wouldn't want to miss out on this. Because this isn't part of the 100% requirement at all.
No.
As far as getting those tokens, so...
You don't have to get anything, you just have to be places.
So there's Rambi, Ungard, Espresso, and Wakey. Is that it?
I think?
Sounds about right.
Oh, almost safe.
I remember Espresso being kind of weird in that he didn't really seem to give you a lot aside from the hover.
He seemed a lot more like you had to use him to do things rather than he gave you things, you know?
Yeah.
But if you got set up right, you could fly pretty far. Timing was pretty hard, though.
I feel like that's like the only, 'cause I don't think you can kill enemies while running espresso.
Not really, no.
So I feel like that's kind of unique to that partner.
Also, did it send you pretty far back in the level for picking up? Oh, wow.
Yeah, it sends you back to, I think the last, like, available bonus exit.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So that was really just a big waste of time.
Good ideas. There's a reason that didn't come back.
Yeah. Need that K.
I don't want another Ong.
Imagine if you had to collect all the Kong letters to get 100% in any of the games.
It's kind of weird that that never happened.
Yeah, actually.
I think it happened in Returns.
Ah. That one has some really bad frame rate. I feel like they really pushed the hardware with this one.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, it's got a lot of background layers. I mean, a lot of it is just, you know, you're using pre-rendered sprites that look cool, even though they don't actually... aren't that, like, you know, the sprites themselves aren't different, you know, harder, bigger.
Yeah. It's just they have, like, a lot of frames. And,
Yeah.
there's, like, a lot of stuff on screen.
They definitely put work into the parallax here with like a second layer of parallax on those trees in the middle.
To be honest, I kind of don't usually notice them.
Whoops.
Boing. What? Where? Donkey.
Oh. Oh yeah. There, you can just I just barely saw the little like mouth of the cannon down there.
Oh my god.
It is actually visible.
Some of these secrets are BS. I will protect this barrel with my life.
A very oops, I lost Diddy area.
Yeah. Whee. Fuck that guy in particular.
Maybe he shouldn't stand underneath the cannon. I like how there's just a temple on that shore just to justify this level.
Yeah. The Goombas of the DK universe. Some beavers. I realize I don't think I've seen like half of these before. Didn't know espresso was in this stage. It's funny because I think they're in the next stage.
I will save you.
I need you. I always find it weird this is the one helper that just can't jump on enemies. It's like the frog can, but this one can't, because... So this is an easier version of the bonus stage from earlier?
Yeah. Although I think it's more hits. Oh boy, we got a bonus for our bonus. this one's also just kind of... We don't really have anything for Rami to do. Because there's no enemies, so we're just going to throw some platforms around.
I don't need you anymore.
I wonder if he was going for a full-on off-the-cliff toss, but didn't make it.
Really going for the Yoshi jump. I was thinking, and maybe this is an odd question given I don't know exactly how all of their production stuff worked, but like, is this like maybe the first time Nintendo ever handed off their license to like a foreign company?
A foreign company? Oh, that puts another wrinkle. I don't know. I'd say maybe, but like they also like there's also Star Fox, which was like not an existing property, but it was their property made by a foreign company.
Right, yeah.
So
I was thinking that they like came outside of Nintendo and just sort of became a Nintendo property, whereas I feel like this is maybe one of the earliest examples of them actually like handing it out and being like, yeah, you can make a game for us.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of tricky too, because like if it was Japanese companies, maybe it would be a bit earlier, but I'm not actually sure.
Yeah. What the hell are...
I think there's a really dumb bonus in this level with Espresso. Actually, that's kind of the theme with Espresso. If you get an Espresso, there's a really dumb bonus you have to apply to.
Wow.
Also, we're spelling Winky. This is appropriate for this stage because it has 5 letters and that's the level of progression of difficulty. Oh, okay, we're spelling all of them.
Oh. I've never seen this before. So if you, like, collect 3, does it just instantly end the minigame? Like 3 of the same animal?
I guess it would. Two E's, 2 S's. At this rate, we're going to get an entire font of Kong letters.
Perfectly, I think the Cutter and Floor page has like, oh yeah, they never use the letter J, but they have a sprite for it, so I think they actually did make one for every letter. The stupidity hasn't ended, apparently.
Oh, don't worry, we're getting the switch into the reversal. Oh yeah. Just fly everywhere, it'll work. That's the Espresso way.
God.
This bonus.
Again, news to me. What the hell?
You get 2 banana bunches and a DK barrel.
Great. I have a friend now. Also, like, there's an enemy Kong?
Yeah. Mankey Kong, I think it was.
Yeah. Oh man, there's even more?
Hey, remember that bonus? How about we get rid of the DK barrel?
Now that we need it. Oh my god!
1 barrel, 2 bonus. Oh, what?
Oh. Wow. I didn't know about any of this shit, wow.
Game's silly.
Was that 5? Oh, by the way, Espresso.
Oh yeah, there's 5 bonuses in this level.
Christ.
Hello, I'm here, bye.
It's also the level you get teleported to with that one glitch, so it's a very, important level for whatever reason. don't care, DK.
We're going to hug every wall.
They're trying to make those writing sprites like work with every single partner, I think. It's interesting.
See how his hand wraps around the fucking
The fin?
head fin?
Yeah.
Hold on, he'll come back.
It's funny, this water area has like, I think like 5 different variations of fish enemy that goes back and forth. It's kind of weird.
This one's big.
Oh, for God's sake.
Well, we haven't seen this one yet.
Oh, yeah.
What a surprise. It involves jumping.
Involves collecting tokens and then getting the double bonus. Which, I don't remember exactly where it is, and I assume it's over a wall somewhere. That one wasn't even really hidden.
Just over here. Oh yeah, max that baby. No, left. Just left.
Yeah. Back at the checkpoint, which I guess isn't too bad. That's where we have to start the whole level over. I love the octopus. Just... it spins. It just doesn't stop moving.
Well, that's gone.
Bye, on guard. That's not much of an alliteration. Come on, guys.
Yeah, what about Buck Bumble?
So yeah, big zinger.
Yep.
It's such a good boss, they brought it back.
Kind of weird that they have these like wooden barrels and then the like but they have these wooden barrels with the like trim on them.
Yeah. Then they have like the metal barrels, which are very rarely used.
You get used a lot more later on, but yeah, here there isn't a whole lot of point to them. Whoa, look up there, whoa!
I'd say as much as like there was a bit of a difficulty spike before, I think the game actually gets hard around here. Like some of these snow levels can be kind of a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah.
You got ice physics and platforming.
And a ton of barrels in one of the levels, at least.
Yeah. Of course, there's this...
I totally would have shot myself just straight right there and expected to land on a secret.
Yeah, right? every time I hear this track, I remember that, one of my favorite OC remix tracks is a remix of this song, even though I can't even begin to understand how they're supposed to be related.
If it's that one you gave me, I figured out the part where it's a remix.
There's like a very small bit I can kind of hear, but it's like they really stretch that source. Got 'em all.
Yeah, here they actually like show off the blizzard by just making it like actually hard to see.
Yeah.
Just gradually as you get through the level. Don't mash A on this one.
Yeah, no, this one's a little trickier. I want to say there was like a bonus in one version of this game where, if you didn't go to it the first time, for some reason you can never go to it again. Some sort of like weird bug. Also, here's...
It was the most common version, but yeah. Sort of just a sort of a skip through the level path. You got on top of the stage on the HUD and you're grabbing all the coins up above the stage. Only now it's below. Oh, and here's the theme they use like once.
Yeah, this is one stage in this game with the music and this tile set. It's wild because they're both really great.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't have the letters on his tie yet.
Oh, yeah. Probably just due to, what do you call it? Mirroring the sprite for left and right. Which...
I guess, but I don't think he had the tie before this, so...
Oh, yeah, yeah. I wonder when that changed. Maybe 64?
And now they go with the big boy word.
Which has 3 ends, but you can only hit the one specific one. Alright. You did it. You maxed out your lives.
Whoop! Kind of an arbitrary gimmick, but...
Yeah. Ropes that conveyor belt you upwards.
I think in a later game they actually have, like, ropes that are actually conveyor belts.
Yeah.
That look at. So here's the power of blue ice and purple ice.
As we go on, the gimmick stages get a lot more, I guess, aggressively gimmicky.
Yeah. Here they're just kind of exploring. Here they're just doing normal levels and occasionally exploring the stage idea.
Because I think, like, mostly, like, gimmicks in this game are just, like, general platform stuff, so they don't come off as odd. Just like, oh, this one has a moving platform. It's like, this one's got, like, something chasing you. And later it's just like, oh yeah, your controls are reversed.
We got the normal stuff out of the way. That's...
And since we've just been doing the other videos, I'm like comparing this to the Sonic bonus stages, and I'm like, well, these are shorter, but there's also a lot more of them.
You don't eventually collect all the Chaos Emeralds. You do collect 99 lives, but it doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. Guard.
Ah. It even takes you backwards after you do it too, which is the worst. I mean, worse for this.
Oops.
This level could be kind of tricky. Oh, well.
You get the bonus by, oops.
I feel a sense of dread every time I see one of those tokens now. It's like, I hope he doesn't have 3. And that's always a weird part where it's like hard to get to the DK barrel.
That one just moved forward a little bit, just cause.
Yeah.
Part of me thinks it's just because of the way the lower part of the level works. Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Like, it caused problems down there, up down there. Oh, and here's where you just, like, reveal that you can just fucking climb up it for a G. And then there's... Oh, those are the...
Yeah, those always confuse me because the one that moves left a little, it still moves left when you jump on it there. And I was just like, wait, what is that supposed to do? It's like, oh, it's just... you know, from down there. I feel like the weather clears up from the previous level.
Fuck espresso, apparently.
Oh, hi, espresso.
Yeah, this is fun.
Why did he take damage instead of getting knocked off the bird? Espresso was kind of like a bubbly simulator. You just move way too damn fast for your own good. And you can kind of glide.
Wow.
Hey, metal barrel. That counter went up by 3. Fuck DK, apparently.
I'm getting over this damn hill. That's mean.
Yeah. Those life stages are just mean levels. It's also weird the game keeps track of which Kong actually finished the level. As if that, like, matters.
Oh, yeah. It's almost like a carryover from, like, Super Mario 3 or something. But I guess it's just they decided to have the icon be your head, and then they kind of said, well, I guess it should be the correct head.
I guess so, yeah. Can't give DK the credit if he didn't finish it. That's why Diddy left DK behind. He wants all that credit.
DK sucks.
Aw.
I mean, Diddy's just kind of the better Kong in this game.
Which is funny because in the sequel, Diddy is the worst Kong.
Can at least go faster, I guess.
I guess. I honestly...
Speed runs, but, like... Yeah.
I never
suddenly
noticed
they're
it
like,
casually.
"Here."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not by much.
Whoa, whoa. Are any of them any worse than Kiddy Kong?
He's at least more useful. Is there anything that actually requires Donkey Kong in this game?
No. You can find some stuff by hitting the ground, I think. In case you really need some bananas.
I forgot about that!
Yeah. It's just funny because you think, like, those things where you have to, like, jump on the ground really hard.
Yeah.
Be able to, like, hit those, but no. No, the ground smash thing is actually from this game, I think.
Oh, yeah!
It just didn't... it's not useful. Actually, well, no, to be fair, DK has one thing, and that's, he can jump on those enemies.
Yeah.
Which they are kind of annoying in certain parts in later levels, so...
I don't know if they use them that badly in this game. I know in the second game it's a little...
Yeah. I just remember there's, Nah, we'll see it.
Also, I think there's, like, one specific warp barrel, or maybe a bonus barrel, in this game that only appears as Donkey Kong because fuck you. I think it's a warp barrel, though.
Weird.
Yeah, it's completely...
Oh, so, this stage.
The stage where they were like, let's shine a light completely at our camera. That's a good idea.
It's like, I mean, I get where you're coming from, but also, ow. My face. Because it happens every time you turn around. And then in the sequel, they're like, yeah, that should still be a thing. Didn't learn our lesson.
Maybe if we put less flaming oil barrels in this stage. Which, like, if you weren't thinking about the original Donkey Kong, that's a really random thing to put in this stage.
Yeah. There's also just these... What are they? Just...
Spiky tires.
Spiky tires that are attached to nothing. Just kind of there.
I like how I gave DK shit and then immediately get to a level with a ton of fat guys for DK to jump on.
Yeah.
Also, there's a G up there on this level.
Wow. Actually, yeah, there are two enemies like that. So there's one that Diddy can only kill it by rolling into it, whereas DK can jump on him.
Yeah.
And then there's that enemy where Diddy just can't kill it at all. So, that's something. I don't remember what Kiddy does.
Mostly the same of Donkey Kong, but there's the whole team throw mechanic, which makes having both of them more useful, even if you're not actually playing as them. Oh god.
We were right at the exit, too. Oh my god.
Well, I guess we get shit out the bonus exit, so...
Oh, yeah, that's right. I mean, I guess... At some point, the Chaos Emeralds actually get you something, whereas... When you have 99 lives, actually no point.
I wanted to see a Super DK. Imagine all that hair, but all of it is spiky.
Hyper Diddy.
Just has a bunch of squawks rolling around him. Also, yeah, I think that's Squawk's only appearance in this game is as the torchlight holder.
Yeah.
blinding the fuck out of us.
It's amusing because he is a named character who appears in a sequel, but he's just kind of a level gimmick.
Yeah, yeah. He doesn't. He's like one of the 3 animal buddies that just is a mainstay through the entire series.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. I feel like for the sake of video, I wanted to mention, so I think Cranky Kong is supposed to be the original Donkey Kong?
Oh, yeah, that's how it works. It's really weird.
It's just kind of amusing, but also it makes me wonder, like, then how does the name work? It's like he became old enough that he lost the title of Donkey.
The title of Donkey is held by many. It is passed on to every generation. And then, of course, Donkey Kong is old, but, like, Mario's still the same.
Yeah, there's that.
I think that part is just kind of sit in the background in this sort of, like, modern revival
Yeah.
sense when they started interacting with, like, the rest of the series again.
Yeah. Because hell, they used to, what was it, the DK Jr.?
Yeah,
Who I
which
think
would technically be Donkey
Kong.
Kong from this
Yeah.
game, yeah.
Like, he used to be, but at the very least, he was in Mario Kart, which is kind
Yeah.
of funny to think about.
Yeah, they did usually used to have Donkey Kong as sort of just a member of the wacky sports crew.
He's the 10th member of the Wacky Sports crew. Oh.
The wacky races. Oh shit, it's a really naughty rampage. They just put the word really before the other level name.
Yeah.
Not even hiding.
His gimmick is that he jumps. Oh, yeah.
High and forward. Which is actually kind of annoying. Trickier.
That last one's pretty nasty, yeah. So you're just like, oh, what's he gonna do now? He's gonna jump across the entire screen.
So, how did the Kremlings build this whole factory above DK's island's head?
I never thought about that, but that's a pretty good question.
Also, you were saying we had like one music that was like music in this game. This is the second one.
Yeah.
Fear Factory. And like
Factory.
one of the best ones.
Yeah. This whole area is a fucking jam. I feel like it's another thing now. I think DK or the Donkey Kong Country games are the one banana, nice.
Oh yeah, this is the 101%.
Oh,
You have to get 3 bananas on this specific minigame, which is nothing like any of the other minigames, and you get a barrel. Which you use to get another secret within a secret.
Jesus.
They were just kind of taking the piss and/or selling strategy guides there.
Yeah, right. Country.
Don't miss the O. I mean, I guess the background has that second arrow, but I don't know if that's like a reused background that appears later on or something. And how would you know that 3 fucking bananas would get you the barrel?
Yeah, that's just random. Maybe it is. Maybe they just really liked selling strategy guys. They're like, yeah, let's just put in as much shit as we can to make people scratch their heads.
I mean, there were people who did that at that kind of area, but I'm not entirely certain what this is. Because, like, at this point, you wouldn't know that there was 101%.
Yeah, it's true. Saying earlier, like, I think this series is the one where, like, I've like pulled off the most game-breaking glitches in a game before. There's some pretty hilarious ones in this series. I think this level has one where if you, I forget the specific conditions, like you pick up a barrel when you jump on Rambi, and it like creates a second Rambi, and it just like completely destroys the game. Remember there was also a bug you can do in like level 1 where you, it's like you ride the, metal barrel. I forget what you do. I think you hit the switch or something. Either way, it turns out you start riding a metal Donkey Kong. It's a pretty great bug.
Oh god, there's screen shake every time Rambi lands, and it also applies to when he's bouncing off the tires.
Jesus. So here's one of a couple moving platform mine levels.
Yeah. This is where the speedruns, you get the glitch where Diddy rolls forever.
Oh yeah.
You hit it and everyone gets hype, you miss it, and you play a long-ass auto-scroller. With actual danger.
Although I gotta say, this may be my favorite track in the game, but it's kinda hard to pick.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. Sometimes Diddy doesn't even try to pretend that he saved it. Yeah, like right here.
Oh, jeez. There was a track before, but now, whatever. Bonus world, you know. Oh yeah, they start getting silly with this, gimmick.
Funny enough, though, there's quite a few Mario levels in the later, like, New Super Mario that kind of do the same thing.
Hell, you can kind of do this stuff in Mario Maker.
Oh yeah, you can definitely do it.
I was just thinking the,
This one jumps.
Oh, right, yeah! Mimics your jump. So there's the Neki enemy, and then the mini Neki.
Yeah.
And I remember correctly, I believe the mini Neki makes it into the sequel, but not the big one. Which is weird.
How? I remember that. What are the revision differences, either from English to Japanese or English to like 1.1 or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the mini Nekis finally got a hitbox? Like before, you could just walk them through it. I mean, no, only the ones that like throw that sit up perch on a place and like throw those 3 coconuts.
Oh yeah. Pretty sure Neki's nuts is a euphemism. I don't. They might deny it, but I'd say otherwise.
This is Rare we're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, they made Conkers. They know what's up. That guy just didn't. I don't get paid enough for this.
The BG.
Ah, get back. Yeah, this is kind of nasty.
Oh, he just kind of gets caught on the edge, too.
course there's a secret down there, why wouldn't there be?
Of course, there's the lose animations too. Which we're
Yeah.
not going to see probably. And like, I think there was some glitch where you could make Diddy Kong, like he throws his hat down, but when he jumps up to throw his hat down, he just jumps into the space.
Oh, jeez. I know in one of the later levels, you can actually fail in the middle of the level. And if you're standing at the edge of a platform, he'll throw his hat off the ledge and then jump after it off the ledge. Which is always amusing. I think that level might be unique in that you can actually fail it without dying.
Yeah, but if I remember which level it is, it's a situation where you're fucked.
Yeah, like you're definitely basically dead anyway, but it's just weird to see a lose animation in the middle of just a regular stage. Whoa. Oh my god. How would you know it's there?
Jump on top of every ceiling. That kind of scared me.
It's a lot more tense whenever you watch someone who just knows where all the weird platforms are.
Oh no, I fell. Haha, JK.
Ugh, jeez. Like, this is one of those levels, like, it has a gimmick that doesn't appear in any other stage, but it's just, like, moving platforms. It's really not...
Yeah. It's a platform that goes up, and a platform that goes down. It's
Right.
like Super Mario Brothers 1.
I was about to say. I like how something that if works for Mario Bros. 1 Super Secret Warp Zone is good enough for just like one random bonus level in this game. So if I remember correctly, I think Cranky's hints in this game are like not terribly useful.
No. Not at all.
It's one of those things they improved a lot in the sequel, whereas here is like, doesn't he just give you just hints for completely random levels?
Just completely random hints, and like most of them are kind of just like gameplay tips.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Poison Swamp, it doesn't actually do anything except look green.
Yeah. I remember this level's really annoying. It's like just really long. But I guess it is also the ultimate water level. So I forgot these little weird spike tire things came back.
As water thromps. They make much more sense now.
I mean, kinda. At least it explains why they're floating, I guess.
Fuck that guy. You know, you have to check all of those, like, corners that they're coming from to see if there's a bonus barrel in them. Secret in them.
Yeah.
Actually, wait a minute. Are there underwater secrets in this game?
I don't think so. I think those are... I think it's all just like, yeah, on guard and bananas and stuff. It's like a whole bunch of places they could have put them. Like, a lot of stuff you can, like, go through walls and stuff, but...
Well, because they have to make a door, and they just didn't make a door in the underwater tile set.
Yeah. Whoa, what the hell?
Oh shit, that thing still needs to be spawned.
Go. Oh, for God.
You cannot escape.
Oh my God, how many, is this like the 4th time we've seen the expressive one, specifically?
Yeah, there seems to be a lot of espresso tokens. The shading on the back leg makes sense, but it's such like she basically has two-tone legs.
Yeah.
In fact, like, I always, like, sometimes read that as, like, just like she's wearing a camera around her, like, body or something, and it's dangling down.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's what happens when you have 16 colors to work with. You did it. 808.
808 games.
Good job, you gained nothing and now you have to go backwards in the stage. Or, actually don't know where to put him. Oh.
Maybe a little forwards? Or no?
No, yeah, this is back.
Thud. Yeah, recatching Unguard in the underwater levels is usually kind of easy.
Yeah.
Not like he can fall anywhere or go anywhere.
Better make sure there's nothing more tokens in the little hole there.
Camera, please.
Was that a bug? Because I don't remember... Weird. Yeah, this bit's pretty damn annoying if you don't have Unguard. And then they brought back an old classic.
This time, you jump instead of the minecart.
Oh, right, yeah. Sure.
There's the gap in the bananas. Jump.
I like the sparks that shoot out of the wheels there.
Yeah, they look really good.
Yeah?
They might be baked into, like, the render.
Maybe, yeah. I feel like they didn't really cheap out and use any, like, rotation tech or anything for their sprites. Like, Everything is just rendered to have all these different angles.
Yeah. I don't think you could really use rotation very well with these.
No, yeah, that's the thing.
Like, unless you used it for, like, the fucking roll attack, but that would be silly.
Yeah, yeah. I like those guys just like, I'm in a minecart. I'm trying.
Also, I don't think you can, like, just do sprite rotation. You have to, like, have it be a background and use the mode 7 on the rotation.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I guess that was a little more specific for the SNES. And then this stage.
An old favorite. Okay, I appreciate what this guy is doing.
Oh,
Look at that mid-air roll there. Who's in a great pose?
3. That's how many more times we're gonna see this. 2. I'm trying to think if it would be fair to call Rare, like, at this point, like, kind of on par with, like, Treasure, as being just, like, very innovative game designers.
I think that would be good. That wouldn't be too far off now. Like, if you've ever seen, like, Battletoads in action, like, seen someone play it past the first fucking level, like, they do crazy-ass things in, like, for the NES.
Yeah, I've seen some of that stuff. It's pretty wild. And then just, like, the way they handle graphics in this game is just amazing. Then I realized there are certain Treasure games that are also kind of collectathons. Imagine every
Welcome to the start of the stage.
Okay. Imagine every time you finish a bonus level, it says you got a secret bonus point. Those platforms always looked weird to me. They have like a weird perspective on them.
Yeah!
Never quite figured out what was going on there.
Which doesn't match the perspective of the rest of the stage really well.
Oh. Good, you got it, and you don't have the K, so it was completely worthless.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah. Do love the way the follow mechanic works. Sometimes the following partner is just floating there.
Man, Donkey Kong must be confused from his perspective. He sees all these platforms with the arrow pointing to the right, but they fall down.
The blackout gimmick persists in the bonus stages too, Jesus. Oh hey! I haven't actually seen this yet, so... Whee!
At least they give you one point where they're just kind of like, here, mow down 1 million people with this barrel.
Somehow pulled that off. Really want to get those 3 letters. This is my favorite boss.
What enemy should we make big next? The barrel.
The
That's
enemy
not an
spawner.
enemy. That's why they won't ever expect it.
I love it's just got a stupid name too. Just Dumb Drum. 'Cause that's what it is.
Oh, welcome to my invasion map.
Oh yeah, I think DK also one-shots these armadillo enemies.
Oh yeah. And then they rendered that.
Here it is. So that thing's got fuel, and if it goes down, you get into
They're
a
all
bonus
going
stage.
to die. I have to keep this track going at 88 miles per hour. I combined speed and Back to the Future.
Marty, if we're not constantly time traveling, the DeLorean will blow up. I don't know how the fuck that works, but...
Okay, you didn't need those bananas that badly, but okay.
I think it's like you can kinda get by in this level if you miss like one fuel barrel, but you'll be like on the tip.
It'll
of
look
it.
scary as hell.
Yeah.
Sensical bonuses.
I don't remember that. Alright.
Probably because all it gets you is a fucking swordfish. And as soon as you see that tire, you know what you're eventually going to have to do with it.
Yeah. I don't need any more though. I always thought it was weird. It looks kind of like tank treads, but it doesn't rotate at all.
Yeah. A lot of this design pattern where they just kind of take one thing and just kind of keep riffing on it through the whole level and just making it crazier.
Yeah. And then you never see it again. Granted, we're near the end of the game, but yeah. I always kind of forget what levels are in this aside from that one.
Yeah, the zones don't really have consistent themes in this game. Sometimes, like the ice zone is probably the big exception, the snow level.
Yeah. Even then, it still had a treetop stage, which is kind of weird. And it's weird, like, I think mostly because this is the final world, or area, or what do you want to call it, and
This is the final world, yeah, and it's just not...
it's just the cave. It's not really like a much of a...
Yeah.
No, Rambi.
Get the big Ramby launches.
I just love this game's sound design. Oh god.
And they move at different speeds.
There's no way. Oh my god. Hooray!
Down in front!
Yeah, like, I actually just straight up don't remember this stage. Oh wait, I remember that. It's like a weird non-bonus room. Did he shy? Oh yeah, this is just the barrel level.
Yeah.
The enemy spawner level.
Would have been a good idea to put this before the enemy spawner boss barrel, but...
Yeah. Oh. Better get that Rambi token. Wouldn't want to miss out on this bonus stage. If you don't grab this token, you are stupid. I know it's insulting, but it's the truth. Rambi is like the one consistent in, I'd say, these 4 games.
Rambi takes 3 off.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I was trying to remember if he was in that or not.
Ingard is the consistent, and Squawks to a lesser extent.
Oh yeah, okay.
I have a feeling they just couldn't come up with too many ideas for water animal.
Yeah.
Like, gameplay-wise, I'm sure there's lots of different water animals you can choose.
Right, I think it's more so just like, they only really made new ones whenever they kind of had like a new gimmick idea, but for, it's like Ungard just kind of just works. Like there's no why get rid of whatever works. Because like Espresso and Winky are just like, sure, whatever.
He jumps high. Oh, okay. Oh, by the way, where are the Kong letters in this stage? Oh, they're here. Also Espresso.
Here's Espresso. Yeah, she doesn't have, like, a hitbox on her legs. She just, like, walks over certain enemies. It's real weird.
What is the point of giving you Espresso? How is she helpful in any way, shape, or form in this stage?
I think it's just one of those things where it's like, well, if you take damage, I guess it's like an extra
hit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Here's an extra hit. Also, you can't jump on people anymore.
Yeah. be seeing less of these. Maybe later in the game be a little less generous with the tokens, I don't know.
Nah. It kind of... Tokens are its kind of medium give, because it doesn't have much to give. Like, the big give is it gives you 1-up balloons, and this tokens are the mid-give.
Yeah.
Occasionally it can give you, like, a Kong letter, but...
You ever realize how many ways you can get lives in this game?
That's all they had to give you.
To be fair, yeah. And they're like, we can give people other things. Like fancy-looking coins.
We can put so many things on coins, you don't even know.
They have Crim coins, DK coins, all coins. So I remember this one. Sure.
There was a banana.
Oh.
I spotted it this time.
I feel like this is with the lights on.
Yeah! They made it dark to make sure you're just not, like, scamming the fucking
Oh, yeah.
brightness on your TV. And this is the most atmospheric.
Yeah.
And probably the most fitting stage for this music.
There's a lot of, like, underground in this game.
Yeah.
Like, not a ton of jungle levels. I want to say there was, like, 3?
A lot of them got done early, the
Yeah.
jungle level. And then like a few, like 1 or 2 of the like deep jungle levels.
Yeah, yeah. And then there's mines. There's like 3 variants of mines, basically.
Caves that may in fact be mines.
Yeah. Just remembering, like, isn't there that like there are certain DK characters that show up in other games? Like I think there's like a Kremling in Mario Strikers or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just weird.
I think there's actually DK too, but like
Yeah, yeah.
I think they used him as the goalie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's the most generic character that they could that also is like 2 arms and 2 legs.
Oh, okay. I'll say the palette effect for this background is a little odd. Feels like I could use a few more frames.
It was probably good enough on a CRT.
Yeah. I think this is the final level?
I think so.
And it's weird because its gimmick is just like this platform thing we've seen a whole bunch before, but
This time the level's focused on it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a tough platforming level, yeah.
Yeah. This is the
Oh,
level.
they moved right.
Oh, yeah. This is the level I was thinking of when there was, like, one of these platforms just has one of those, like, big dudes on it that only DK can kill.
Oh god, yeah. I like how you shake too when the platform's about to fall.
What does it fly? Like the hover magic is giving out. Oh, that's it. Yeah, you have to keep these barrels on you in order to actually kill them. And it's a good thing they come up with all these different gimmicks because they do like everything they can possibly think of with the ones they come up with on that stage. Alright, last chance for another bonus stage.
This is the third. Okay.
Oh, thank God. And then Necky's revenge.
I'm purple now.
Wasn't really anything creative with the name either, just Necky. Wants revenge.
Hey, they didn't put the word really in front of it.
Really,
Call it
Necky?
day. I like how his top eyebrows just completely detach when he's in that animation. And the boss fight is just over here.
I was thinking, would you call these, like, realistic graphics? Because they're, like, kind of cartoony, but they have, like, a sense of texture to them.
It depends on how you define realistic, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you would definitely say realistic in the day because they looked a lot more real. They look a lot more like real, like, you know, actual sculptures. Like, you know, not things that are in real life, but like, if you had a sculpture in your hands, this is what it would look like.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Also, I still just completely love the fact that, K-Rool's appearance in Smash is, he has 4 special moves and they're all each a reference to a different game. So we got his, side B here, the crown toss. He also has a weird thing in these games where he doesn't like to move his feet sometimes.
We don't have a walk cycle, we only have a run cycle.
Yeah. It gets hilarious in 2, where I honest to God thought his feet were glued together.
Oh, this part, where the Mortal Kombat team comes in.
Yeah. So I think that's another thing they have in common with Treasures. They both have just a really goofy sense of humor. Ah, my crown's back. Yeah, now from now on he's just very bouncy.
Which, granted, is probably the most dangerous way you can make your guy move around.
Yeah.
He built tires into his feet.
that's DK country. I don't know why I said it that way. My favorite part is if Diddy is in that position, he has no animation for that.
Cranky isn't really that cranky in this game, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, even when you're not getting praised for, like, getting 100% and shit. We found it. We found Kong's banana horn.
Oh my gosh. I kind of
The MIC watch is complete.
And they love this little, roll call at the end, which is always fun. I don't know why they're all in DK's house, but...
The armadillo is just called Army.
Yeah. Slipper.
Whoosh! I don't have a walk cycle! They have a C because they're theoretically working for the crocodiles. Clambo.
It just got real silly. Oh yeah, the Kremlins, yeah. Maybe we should mention them. Look out, you're gonna crash.
If you put a Kremling in a cart, he gets a different name. It's science.
I like that one guy was a palindrome name because...
Master Necky.
I don't have a body, so, I'm a dumb drum. Yeah, Squawks is technically an animal buddy. Whee!
You're way cool. This is how I surf.
Oh yeah. Starch the hell out of my tie. Idiot! Thus the first brawl match was born. I wonder if any speedrunner has looked at that comment and laughed.
Technical programmer begun.
We don't get first names. Just A. Smith.
One of them. One of the Killer 7.
Hey. Recognize some
Hey,
of them?
Stamper Jr.
Oh, Armin Jr., yeah.
Ah, good old S&E Hotchberg.
Steve Austin! Oh, Farmer.
Oh, he's good at scheduling.
Some Japanese names in the thanks there. Hey, Kinlop. Because of course.
Producer, all of us.
It's a good game.